If you know me, you know I love saffron, and I thought what a great time to make my top 5 saffron fragrances. So I have to say it's not an easy one because I think saffron truly is my favorite note, and you probably know what's coming because you know I'm a very faithful person in all of the aspects of my life, but also to my fragrances. So if I like something, I stick with it and I talk about it for years. Ages. So first one in one of my favorite saffron fragrances is, where is it? It is Ambre Nectar by Versace Atelier. This is a new one that I have, and they have notes such as pink berries, saffron, oud, benzoin. This is a gorgeous ambery sandalwood fragrance with saffron. There's some sweetness to it, warmth. Like, it's absolutely gorgeous. If you love Ombre Nomade, if you love Saffron Royal, if you love anything that's woody and you were looking for the new adding to the collection, this smells luxurious. Maybe it reminds you of the Middle East, smells like a Middle Eastern princess, like this kind of vibes, then I think this one would be a really, really great go-to. Now, saffron to me is the perfect refinement of any woody fragrance. Like, if it has saffron in it, 8 out of 10, I will like it. If it has saffron, oud, amber, sandalwood, my god, then I will love it. So this is a really, really gorgeous fragrance. So we're in the line of Atelier Versace. They have another one, and I would not be a saffron video and mention Saffron Royal. This has been my go-to, I would say my top signature fragrance at the moment. I think I've switched from a little bit more rosy scent to a little bit more woody scent. I think they make me feel really powerful. It's classy, elegant, luxurious. It's just exactly what I want to exude. Fragrance to me is perfection. This has been refined and done truly artistic. Like, when you smell this, like, I take a whiff of it and I immediately find myself in a beautiful luxury hotel at sunset in the Gulf countries. Like, this is how it smells to me. Elegant, dressed up, ready for a date with my husband. This is what it makes me feel like. And this is exactly how I want to smell. Now, I'm not a person to wait for special occasions, so I wear my fragrances quite often. But I think that if people would smell me nowadays, they would say that this is what I smell like. And I love to pair it with my amber and vanilla body lotion. It just gives a beautiful, beautiful touch. As always, I will put the notes right here. From lineup is Rose disparta by Boucheron. If you were looking for a saffron fragrance that has a very touch of rose and it smells a little bit more sweet, I would say silky, warm, then this is your go-to. Now, this fragrance has been on my top 3. This is a magnetic fragrance. Like, this is a compliment getter, and this is a fragrance that just, you know, when you're in a store and you get whiffs of a fragrance that someone is wearing, then this is the kind of fragrance. Absolutely gorgeous. My brother truly hit the nail on his head with this fragrance because it sounds so much like me, and it is absolutely perfect. And again, the price for this fragrance I think is more than correct. This is a 100 ml bottle, 125. They were so generous, and it smells like so beautiful. And I think if you love Peregrina, if you love Ombre Nomade, and you were looking for a rose addition to your fragrance, to your collection, then you need to get this. Then it would not be a saffron video if I would not mention Baccarat Rouge 540. And you're like, okay, this is old news. But I feel like old news is new news because now not a lot of people wear it anymore. They moved on to something new. It still is an incredible creation. We can say whatever we want. They hit the nail on the head with this one. Now, if you don't want the fragrance, there's a body lotion, body oil, even hair fragrance that you can use. But it still is, to me, a masterpiece. And it would not be a video that does it justice if I would not have mentioned it. This is absolutely divine, and I have used it. And I have this since years. So this a little goes a long way. There are days that I just feel like Baccarat Rouge and I wear it, you know. So definitely one that is very, very representative of its notes. The last one that I have that I also think a lot of people appreciate is Ombre Nomade by Louis Vuitton. Now, this one is a hit or miss. It's very strong. I think there's a leather component or like a woody component that is very, very strong. Definitely gives a potent part to it. Now, if you let this sit a little bit on the skin, trust me, it's even more gorgeous. And if you love woody fragrances, then you love this. This would be a great way to layer a fragrance. If you have a rose fragrance and you want to add a more like deep, like more of a woody touch, you should definitely try this one out because I think it's beautiful. The saffron in it gives a little bit of a softness, and Saffron to me is a note that you cannot really describe with one word, because I think it also changes its colors to whatever fragrance it's added to. But to me, it makes everything more beautiful. So if I would have to create a fragrance, there would definitely be saffron in it. And I would wonder, what is your favorite fragrance note, since you follow me and you appreciate my recommendations? What is your favorite fragrance note?